Okay, so what I'm going to do now is taking you through a basic measurement using Svantek noise dosimeter, so 104, 104A or 104IS, intrinsically safe. As mentioned, the 104A has Bluetooth, so you can Bluetooth it to your Android phone, which I'm going to show you as well, and then just take a basic measurement. So once you've got your setup file done, you're ready to go out to site, your workers are ready. So first thing, 3 navigational buttons on the dosimeter. To turn it on, we're going to hold the bottom one down couple of seconds, and then it's going to start up the instrument. It'll run you through the firmware it's using, what instrument it is, and then it's going to take us to a main display. Beautiful. So once again, these displays are configured in Supervisor, as we had a look at before. Now, before and after a measurement, we should be doing a pre-calibration and a post-calibration to make sure that the instrument is within the tolerances, so there's no drift on the microphone. To do this, we need to unscrew the windsock, so we can just unscrew it like so, and it's just got a directional arrow on which way it goes. And then we have our MEMS microphone located here. So once we put on the acoustic calibrator, we have a designated level which we set in Supervisor. For me, it's 114.02 dB, so let's make sure that that is selected. Yes. And then the instrument's going to register that there's a signal coming into the microphone, popping us into the auto calibration screen. So let's just wait a couple of moments. There we go. So it's doing its internal calibration. It's going to sense it level, and it's going to tell us a C factor. So by the standard 0.5, you should disregard the results. So we are just in right now. So let's accept this and let's do a basic measurement. So we can take off the acoustic calibrator and place the windsock back on. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to show you how to turn it on and navigate it through the Svan Assistant app, which is free of charge from the Google Play Store. If you have an instrument with Bluetooth, you can connect to it. So I'm going to open the app, and we're going to have a couple of different instruments here. So 56459, that is our dosimeter. So based on the serial number on the back, yep. And what we can do is just tap it. It'll ask you to enter the Bluetooth pin, which is 1234 by default, and we've entered that already just before, so it's not going to ask me now. Once it's connected, we should see it in a stop mode. We can press start to start a measurement. We have a delay coming on here of 4 seconds, and then it's going to be starting. So now we're going to have results coming through in real time of what the meter is experiencing. So we can rotate through all these: dose, 8 hours, projected dose, LEQ, LAV. And as mentioned, we have 3 different pretty much simultaneous dose meters running at once. So you can see that the LEQ is starting to rise, but it's not an instantaneous result. I'm just going to press stop on the measurement and show you how to do it manually on the instrument itself. So do you want to stop? Yes. So now the instrument stopped. When you're in the field, to start a measurement, press these 2 buttons together, but obviously you need to mount it to the operator first. So we have these collar clips that are supplied, and just grab it over the worker's shoulder just a little bit, pretty much sitting in your ear line. We're going to attach the bottom collar clip as well, and that's just going to make sure it's nice and secure. Once that's done, you can either have a start delay on it, 30 seconds, you press start, then you mount it, either way, vice versa, or you can just press start like this, and then it's going to do its countdown, and we'll just wait for that, run the measurement, and as you can see, there's a little play button, which means it's running. After this, we're going to show you how to do a lock screen. So once the measurement's running, so for example, the worker's still got it, you can lock the instrument itself, so you don't want the user to stop a measurement by accident. So what we can do is hold the top left button down, and it's going to go into a keyboard lock after 3 seconds, and then basically you know that it's flashing green, the measurement's running, and that the keyboard's locked, the worker can go off and do his job. Now, to unlock the keyboard, you can change this, but typically it's top left, top right, bottom, and left again, and that's going to unlock the measurement. Now you can already see there's some displays here. That's frequency band, so you can see that on the instrument, and this is all configurable with what we showed you before. So let's stop the measurement. It can ask you to pause or continue, so it's paused for now, but let's stop. What we're going to do is run our post calibration. So for example, your worker's finished his 8 hours, you need to check the microphone that he hasn't bumped it or touched it, so we're going to apply the level once again, 114.02 dB, and the instrument's going to register that there's a signal coming through. We'll just wait for that once again to pop up. So K factor 0.49 again, so it hasn't drifted and it is just in. We're going to accept that. So now that later in the software, which is the Supervisor software, is what I will show you where you can see those results. And then we just screw the windsock back on. To turn off the instrument, you just hold the same button again, so switch it off, shutting down, 2, 1. And then that's the instrument shut down. So in the next video, I'll show you how to download the data and how to put it into a report. So thanks.